We need to look for a man named Sam. He's normally in one of the many taverns across Skyrim. He might be in the tavern here, but there's only a small chance.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful.
He isn't here. I'll have to look around for him, as you need to speak to him in order to trigger the quest. I'm sure it's in the miscellaneous objectives. I'll just have a look in there. Alright, he's in Solitude. I'll fast travel straight there. Hopefully he doesn't move by the time I arrive. I'll see if Guillemai is there. If you don't remember who he is, he was a character in the Thieves Guild storyline. He works at the East Empire Company warehouse.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Brought me more than some firebrand wine, I trust. Working with the guild again is the best decision I've ever made. Protection, respect, and a constant flow of coin. It couldn't get any better. Best of all, there's no need to smuggle things quietly anymore. With the influence we have in Solitude, I can march it right out the front door. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise, and we'll see what kind of a deal we can make. Just remember me if you get your hands on anything else.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better? Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
Seems there's always more to be done.
I'll start round one. Down the hatch.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
Your turn. One down, my friend. One down. And another one for me.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. People say there's a man wandering the streets near the Blue Palace. He seems distressed, but he's not making any sense.
And how
Remember the
about
Winking
you?
Skeever next time you're footsore.
So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest. Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours. You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer. Yes, your head hurts and you don't remember where you are. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple. Dibella teaches love and compassion, but that doesn't mean we're just going to tell you what you want to know and let you walk away from this. Pick up your mess, then apologize. And if we think you're sincere, we'll consider lending you aid. Talk to me again when you've cleaned up your mess. Well, you were deep in your cups when you got here. You were ranting, but most of it was slurred. You said something about Rorikstead.
I seem to be in the Markov Temple of Dibella
It's a fine
for some
day to be
reason.
around.
You mean, I hate you. I hate you forever and ever and ever.
You already know all that I know. Now, if you'll excuse me.
It's so good to see you again.
I wasn't expecting there to be another dragon. It feels like I've killed quite a few of them in such a short space of time.
Something's happening. I never would have believed it if I had You've got a lot of nerve showing yourself in this town again. What do you have to say for yourself? Sorry's not good enough. Not while my Gleda's still out there alone and afraid. You kidnapped her and sold her to that giant. You're damn right it does. I'll never breed another prize-winning goat like Gleda. And don't you think of coming back to Rorikstead until you get her back from that giant. You really don't remember stealing a goat and selling her to a giant? Are you thick? Go get her! At least she's bound to follow you back. You smell just like the fermented feed she likes.
This quest just shows you some of the daft things you can get up to if you drink too much.
I suppose that makes sense. You didn't mention a Sam, and nothing you said about the staff made sense. You left a note, but it was mostly gibberish. The only bit I could make out was after repaying Isolde in Whiterun.
So it looks like I don't need to get the goat back now. That's the good thing about having a high level of speech. You can easily pass persuasion attempts and also talk yourself out of trouble. I suppose I should now go to Whiterun.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Have you met my father? He's the steward of the Dragon's Roost.
So, you're finally back. Look, I've been patient, but you still owe me. Oh, what's wrong? Did the engagement fall through? Look, how about we call it even, as long as you bring back the wedding ring? That's really a shame. I was so looking forward to the wedding. You said you'd have all the most interesting guests. You went right out to give it to your fiancée. Don't you even remember where you left her? And after you told me that sweet story of how you met in Witchmist Grove, I can see why she left you. Farewell.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually when he stuffs himself.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit, you must have had a wild night if you can't remember that. But I suppose everyone gets the jitters before their wedding. And I did say you could take a bit of time paying me back. You said the ceremony was going to be at Morvenskar. Don't forget you still owe me. See you.
Okay, Morvenskar. I don't think I've been there yet during this walkthrough, but let's go there.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know.
Yeah, it's not often I see that many mercenaries around. I'll just let him get on with his task
Thanks for
and
wasting
avoid
my time.
interfering. Seems they're already suspicious. I think that's now all of them in the exterior. That was actually a really good shot. Okay, this location already looks familiar.
They drink all day and night. What right?
You
I
work
work
the
the-
forge.
Why do they need me to do this? We use magic, not weapons. I swear, they're making me do this for a laugh. At least I'm not dealing with the prisoners down below.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about what goes on down there.
I bet Naris gets a kick out of it. Nasty fella he is.
Someone there?
I suppose we'll have to go down this way. Seems we're quite close to where we need to be. Alright, let's have a look around here. The objective seems to take place in the same room as us. First time I did this quest, I didn't realise it was a Daedric quest until I got to this point. And we get teleported into a dome. This is where we'll find Sam.
You're here. I was beginning to think you might not make it. I thought you might not remember your first trip here. You had a big night. I think you've definitely earned the staff. Oh, the Hagraven feather and so on. You can throw all those out. You see, I really just needed something to encourage you to go out into the world and spread merriment. And you did just that. I haven't been so entertained in at least 100 years. I am Sanguine, Daedric Prince of Debauchery. I know. How could I lie to you? Well, how could I trust you until we've shared a few drinks? But it wasn't long before I realized you'd make a more interesting bearer of my not-quite-holy staff than this waste of flesh. My pleasure. But I think it's time for you to go. No fun keeping you locked up in here with the staff.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
Glad you decided to check us out. Now I was done talking anyway.
I tell you, the Dragonborn comes with a voice. It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. His late lordship was quite the admirer. Now you can say, we drink to our youth.
Okay, I'm back in the Solitude Tavern, and that's the end of the quest. Yeah, some people really enjoy singing songs about the Dragonborn. Now, I think we should begin this quest next. We need to go to the Shrine of Boethia, which is right beside Windhelm. It's also not far from the fort we were just at,